Hey friends, welcome to another video, another pick a card video, um, predicting the next week for you. Oh yeah, we're gonna be looking at the next 7 days, the next week, what you can expect, what's coming for you, advice, what you need to be aware of, stuff like that. And there's three piles. You're just gonna pick between numbers one, two, or three, and as you'll see in the thumbnail, I've got, the three piles pictured so you can pick based off of the imagery as well. Totally up to you, but pause the video if you need more time. I'm honestly ready to get into it. Let's go. Okay, pile number one. Let's see here. I already pre-shuffled our oracle cards, and I'll end up pulling tarot if I feel drawn to. But we have this card right here, which is, sorry, the Goddess Lakshmi and Den, Dendritic Agate. I don't know how to say this. Agate. Her golden grace, enlightenment, prosperity, goodness, and grace flow through and around me. It is as though my soul dances in soft golden honey-like energy, abundant with nourishment and healing properties. So you're connecting to your inner child this week. We are continuing to work on things that make us happy this week. This is a week of consistency and divine flow. Yeah. Through her gentleness, the goddess offers my soul an irresistible invitation to receive her blessing and emanate the beauty of the divine. There is a gentler way through which I make even greater spiritual progress. I joyfully and peacefully accept this path and allow my heart to let go. So beautiful energy. Yeah, this is like inner child energy. Then we have the wolf spirit. Then we have the spider. I need to do my nails. I'm kind of bothered by the fact that they're like chipping. I'm like, ugh, I'm like cringing. I need to do my nails. Okay. The spider. And then we have the marten and foxglove. Mischief. Mischief. Um, okay. And then we have wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings, number 64. And then we have the south node of the moon, old karma. Okay. Let's see here. Wow. I feel like you're going to be watching something come together for you. You're going to be paying attention to the things that are working for you rather than the things that are not working for you. You're focused on the light. Yeah, okay. You're focused on the light aspects of life. So being very unserious, going back to that inner child energy, as we mentioned previously. You're not taking anyone's shit this week, though. I'll say with the wasp spirit, there's like sometimes life stings. There's like this energy of boundaries. You are laying down boundaries and respecting other people's boundaries. Okay. I also get this energy of you're not, wow, I'm getting nervous all of a sudden. I feel like you're not shying away from difficult things. Okay, with the old karma here, you could be working through some bigger emotions, some more like extra feelings that are coming up. Whoa, this is interesting. Your ancestors have done things in such a way for you, like have arranged certain things in your life, um, to make you happy this week. It feels like it's your ancestors specifically because you have opened up yourself in some way, to healing the past, whether that's starting therapy, journaling. You have opened yourself up. You are open. You are open. I am open. And so you're going to be entering into this very flow state energy, despite the fact that, the old energy is still there and you're working through it, it feels like it's not attacking you or anything or coming out of nowhere. It feels more like, okay, I woke up this morning and I'm intentionally journaling about how I feel. It's not, I'm getting attacked with all these feelings that I buried. I'm not dealing with my feelings. No, this is a, I know that in order for me to achieve happiness or to feel happy, I need to feel this pain. And so, as uncomfortable as that will be, I will do so. This is a very stable energy, emotionally. So, emotional stability is huge this week. I feel like you could be worried. Okay. You could be a little scared that people, okay, and this is a life thing, like throughout your whole life, you felt like if you give to people, all they're going to do is disappoint you. I looked at this mischief energy. I was like, what is mischief? Like, and I had this feeling like you're scared of it. You're scared of attracting more of it. Or you feel like in the past you did things that you weren't supposed to do, or things that you didn't feel that didn't feel in alignment with spirit. Maybe you were kind of giving into sort of this old karmic energy, but now it feels like you're embracing your boundaries. And I feel the need to tell you that something may not be for you anymore. Okay. Um, you're going to stop doing something, I feel. I think you're going to have to stop because, oh man, as hard as it might be to hear this, maybe there's someone that you've been keeping in your life or someone that you really want to be in your life, but the only reason they're around is nostalgia or because of what they did for you in the past or how things used to be. And so maybe you and this person are feeling disconnected and there is, I feel like you're reaching some sort of decision and being like, all right, this isn't for me anymore. That's okay. I can move on. I can do something different. Um, yeah, because there's this energy of like, I want to do this. I want to say that I'll do this, but I don't feel like I should. I don't feel like it's the right thing to do. I'm no longer on this timeline. So your spirit team is wanting you to take action on letting go of things that feel old, things that feel like they don't serve you in the present moment, and just sort of say goodbye to what holds you back. Um, and find something new to replace whatever it is that you're letting go of. Um, it doesn't have to look the same. In fact, it will be probably very different the way that you experience it. And that's how it's meant to be. Your spirit team is like, this is a new beginning. We're on a new path. This is new energy, pile one. I feel like you're going to be tested this week as far as, yeah, I feel like you might want to people please. You might want to people please at first, but I feel like you're going to be very honest and vocal this week about what you feel. So this is like your inner child is like, okay, I don't feel safe anymore. I need to be done with this. I need to be done with something. Something is no longer making me feel safe. This is no longer feeling. This is interesting. With the sometimes life just stings. Whatever it is that you're letting go of, it may be a little toxic in some way. And it may be giving off the illusion of being very, very positive and uplifting, but it is very toxic. And the spider here is like paying attention to that and being like, okay, I know why I felt drawn to it, but I know I need to let it go now because it stings. It doesn't feel happy, exciting. It doesn't feel like it comes from the heart. So you're focused on moving from the heart space. And movement could be big. Dancing, yoga, exercise might be big for you this week, pile one. You could be leaning into that as a form of releasing um your insecurities. I feel like you could be feeling quite insecure, like just about who you are. So you're going to be like, let me just hype myself up because I know I don't deserve to feel this way. And if anyone else were in my position, I would tell them not to worry, not to feel bad. Everything will work out in divine timing. So, um, pile one, I want you to say to yourself right now, I release guilt for existing. I release guilt for existing. I release guilt for existing. I have not done anything wrong. Me setting boundaries is not wrong. I am not a bad person because I want to set boundaries. It's okay that you need to set your boundaries. Set your boundaries. It's okay that you can't do that thing right now. Just tell them you can't do it right now. And if people look at you sideways, it's only because you didn't do what they wanted you to do. Um, and the truth is, sometimes people can't handle a taste of their own medicine. I feel like you trust your vibes, okay? Trust your vibes. Trust your feelings. They're right. They're on point. Yeah, they're on point. I feel like this wolf energy gives a lone wolf energy as well. I think your spirit team is really guiding you to being alone rather than being around people that are draining you or upsetting you in any way. Or you may just be off your phone a lot this week. Your spirit team is like, let's just do things we want to do from now on. We don't need to like fake, we don't need to pretend that we're happy doing something if we're not. Do what makes you happy when it makes you happy. And if nothing feels good, don't do anything. Your spirit team is like, the inner child keeps it simple. If you want to be your happiest this week, stay lighthearted. Try not to take life too seriously and take a walk. Spend some time out in nature, get your body moving. Just try to see the ways in which um God, you're doing your best, dude. I wish you would be nicer to yourself. I almost feel like pile one, um, you guys can be a little hard on yourself. You can take on too much because you just genuinely feel like if you don't do it, no one else will. Or if it does, yeah, there's just let go of control. Don't lie to yourself and say that can, having control over everything is the way to go. Then I'll never get hurt. If I'm controlling how people treat me and how things are going externally, or if I'm trying to control how people treat me, then I can't get hurt. But usually that gets you more hurt. If I'm reaching out to this person, okay, so there's this energy I'm getting of they haven't been showing me interest and they haven't been reaching out or expressing that they're my friend or they want to be in my energy. But yet some part of me is looking for their validation. I want to know why they're not reaching out to me. Instead of saying, "Hey, is everything okay?" I'm going to be like, "Hey, what's up?" Like the energy of you haven't messaged me in like 2 weeks, or I thought we were gonna go on a second date. How come? Yeah, so there's just this energy of if you want to say something, just say it, okay? Even if you're scared it's gonna hurt their feelings. Or if you want to be direct and ask someone if they're interested in you, just ask. And if they say that they aren't, move on. This is an energy of let go, make simple. Your assignment this week is to make things as simple for yourself as they can be, okay? Um, Try to maintain balance within yourself as far as what you give and what you're receiving. If things have been a little crazy and stressful for you, it's going to be okay. It will be okay. But right now we're healing the inner child, so we may be needing a little more space from people. That's fine. The right people will understand. I promise you that. The right people will understand. Do what you must for yourself and leave the rest. All right, pile one, that's your week. What's coming for you this week? A lot of healing, a lot of facing yourself and oh man, finally just kind of It's like, okay, one more thing. The more you face within yourself, the more subconscious or like meditative work you do on yourself this week, the better you're going to feel. So so don't shy away from that. Don't feel like it's going to be super hard or difficult or like you can't do it. Don't get down on yourself like I can't face this feeling. It's too much. You can do it. It's okay. You can do it. But avoiding is your biggest self-sabotaging behavior, is what I'm being told, pile one. Focusing on everyone else, putting on a brave, nice, like, I'm good energy, and avoiding how you feel, or starting a new job, a new part-time job just because you don't want to face your emotions. And then you're like, why am I so unhappy at this job or whatever? It's because you were already unhappy. You just didn't want to face it. And you're just doing something to be productive because you think it's the right thing to do, but that's not really your voice, okay? That's the voice of fear telling you if you don't do it, nothing will be okay. So you're actually sort of blocking your blessings, pile one. Um, if I don't do it, it won't be okay. If I don't reach out to this person, they won't reach out to me. So you have a lot of beliefs that hold you back. If I don't message them, they won't message me. If I don't post on social media every single day, I won't go viral. Do you see what I mean? If I don't have the perfect singing voice, I can't be a famous singer. If I don't have the perfect body, I can't be a famous dancer. All these limiting beliefs. So the healing the inner child is understanding you are limitless and you can do anything you set your mind to. And these limitations are just an illusion. So, pile one, summary of your reading. These limitations are just an illusion. Focus on self-love. I'm at peace with myself. I'm calm. I don't need other people's bullshit, okay? Much love to you, pile one. I hope that helped. We didn't end up needing any tarot. I don't think we will for any of the piles, but I appreciate you. Bile. Bye, pile one. Bye. Much love to you. Let's do some like, hold on, let me just, Archangel Michael, please clear the energy and get us ready for pile two. Amen. Spirit is always guiding me and protecting me. Okay, pile number two. What do you guys need to know? I'm excited. Pile number two, you've got Ascended Master Mataji and Crimson Cuprite, relief and repair, warm and nurturing healing energies for restoration and revitalization rise from the earth and flow generously into my body, mind, and soul now. I trust in the unlimited supply of divine blessings for all beings. I put my faith in the healing and reorganizing power of love's wisdom. By softening, emptying, and relaxing, I recharge and invigorate my body, mind, and soul. I choose deep peace, rest, and release with unconditional trust in the many good things that shall emerge out of this time of restoration. All right, so while I was reading that, I got a download that you're going to be spending time with someone this week that's going to make you laugh like you haven't laughed this hard in a long time. I feel like you're going to be laughing a lot and smiling a lot this week. And restoration, relief, and repair, yeah, that laughter is going to heal your soul. Laughter is healing, laughter is medicine, pile two, and that is coming for you. Golden egg, someone that's a very good influence, but also you're being told you have been a good influence on the world. So you're in a very grounded energy this week. We're not in a very, like, I don't see any sort of crazy emotions coming up either. Like, I see maybe a couple moments where you're tired and you're like, oh, I don't want to get up and go to work or something like that. Something, whatever. But then you go to do it and it's going to be the best work day ever. So like even if you have thoughts that tell you things are not okay this week, things are going to be going really good. And there's going to be 3D proof of that, okay? There's going to be 3D proof of that. Determination. The Ram and Dahlia. Determination. Okay. Yeah, so look at that. Um, oh wow. Someone might tell you they've been going through something, or someone's going to come to you in a very emotionally healing state and be like, you know, okay, how do I describe this? Number 12, the Cannery Spirit sing your own song. Okay, so someone weird may reach out, or someone that is, they put off a weird energy. They're more like, when I say weird, I do not mean that as bad. I mean they claim themselves to be weird. They see themselves as being weird. Perhaps this person took an opportunity to heal in the recent past, and they're thinking of reaching out to you to tell you about it, to be like, "Oh, I did this thing and it was really awesome." Like, so someone very innocent and very sweet is coming to you. Joy and play. Oh my God, fifth house. This is exactly what I was saying. This is exactly what I was saying. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Okay, so joy and play. I'm so fucking serious. Things are about to be brighter and bolder and more exciting than they have been in a while. Probably in a year or two. I don't know. There's something very bright about this week. And it could be the weather. It's bright outside. Of course, it's the weather. If it's, for some of us, we like to go outside and stand in the sun, and the sunlight gives us the energy we need. The brightness makes us happy. It elevates our mood. So, if you start to get like, oh, yeah, okay, so the only thing I'm seeing is maybe you're going to be sitting, um, sorry, this is a little chaotic, but your week's going to be a little chaotic in a good way. Maybe you're going to be sitting at your desk working, and then you're going to get off of work and party or something, and it's going to be like, yeah. But I see you're going to be like, man, I'm kind of feeling a little stagnant. I want to go take a walk. Instead of it being like, I'm so depressed. It's gonna be like, I'm just gonna go take a walk. And I feel like it's gonna be like Spirit's way of pushing you out of the house before you get depressed. So Spirit's looking out for you, trying to make sure that this isn't a completely depressing week, totally. Like you deserve to have fun. You deserve to have fun. If you've been kind of stagnant, you do a lot of, hold on, my dog's screaming for no reason. Yeah, so beautiful. Your advice is to embrace it, okay? Embrace what you're feeling because I don't know if it's foreign for you to be this happy or if you're just not used to being happy or if you shy away from happiness, but it feels to me like your life is changing this week. It's different. Something is different about this week, okay? There is a key. There's like a surprise or something that you're about to find in your life, something that will make sense to you. Something is coming back to you, and it's coming back to you in the way you're hoping it will. It's just going to take you sort of trusting the process a little bit more. Um, so you're going to try to trust. And red root chakra energy makes perfect sense, right? You're going to try to trust. And because of your deep trust and faith in the universe and the fact that you're going to be focused on your own happiness and peace and taking care of yourself, things will flow very easily for you. You might get an invitation or someone might knock on your door, or it might be a letter, but all I'm seeing is someone's coming to you. Oh yeah, there's just a really good feeling. Oh, I feel excited. I feel like I'm waking up in the morning. I'm about to have the best day ever. Oh my goodness. You are about to get everything you asked for and more, pile two. If you ask for money, you're getting it. If you ask for a family, you're getting it. If you, yeah, everything you ask for, it's coming to you. It's coming to you. Um, and this week you're just feeling like, wow, I know I'm about to get something good. I feel it. The way you talk about it is going to be so exciting. Like, and you are almost speaking all of these beautiful manifestations into existence by vocally claiming them. Like, I'm speaking it aloud. I claim this blessing. I claim my dream job. I claim my dream partner. I claim my dream car. You know, my mindset has been getting in the way. I keep hearing someone's having a realization that their mindset has been the problem. You just don't think that you're enough, or you just don't think that it's okay for you to be bright and bold and beautiful. maybe it's inherently like just it's subconscious, it's in there. Like you just have dealt with so many people that have tried to bring you down and kick you down. I'm seeing 1111 and 111 and dragon energy. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, so you're gonna be on the fence like, should I not do okay. There's gonna be something that you're gonna see as risky, but when you take the risk, there will be a reward. So, like, I don't know, this is kind of risky. Should I do this? Should I do it? Your spirit team is like, oh my God, do it. You'll know what it is because you're gonna be like, gulp, I'm nervous. Should I sing your own song? So you might just be nervous to share your truth with people. It feels like you're gonna, oh my God, my ears are ringing. Hold on. That was so loud. I am manifesting that you embrace this adventure that is headed your way. Also, Magic Treehouse could be significant. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of like kids' books. I'm seeing just adventure, adventure. Um, you may be connecting with spirits this week in some way or feeling a lot of spirits around you, feeling a lot of inner spiritual energy around you. And that's going to bring you a lot of opportunities. I feel it. It's coming. You're done thinking so much. You're like, I don't want to think. I don't want to think. I don't want to think. I want to feel. I want to be. I want to experience. I'm tired of getting stuck here. You get stuck here. This is where you get stuck. Um, Sometimes it's energy trapped in your body. You just need to move your body. I really feel like for a lot of you, your spirit team is like your vibration, your energy will shift when you start to dance and move and create things. And like, it doesn't mean you have to go exercise or jog. It just, I feel like for you guys, it's more like take action on those creative ideas that are popping into your head. Oh, yeah. You're about to find something. I swear to God, it's a key. It's a key. It's like you're gonna find something. And I feel for you guys, I do need to pull some more like to pull some clarifying cards for what that could be because I almost feel like I have to go look for it. Let me drink some water. Okay. What's coming to pile two this week? Home is where the heart is. Cooking a yummy meal, creativity. Yeah, 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 yeah. Home. So, oh my goodness, maybe decorating your home, just spreading a lot of positive energy throughout your house. Um, let's see here. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. You're human, go easy. We need to have grace for ourselves. Money's on the way, your magic is working, your dreams are supported and protected. Yeah, that's the energy I'm feeling. Okay, and when I look at this home as well, I'm like someone could be coming to your home, knocking on your door. Um, Healing your heart through laughter and joy is what I feel. Through laughter and joy. You have twin flames. Now, take that very, very loosely. It's not that serious. When we hear things like soulmate and twin flame, I see the twin flame energy as it represents something. I'm not saying it's twin flames are real. Definitely, we all have a twin flame. This a twin flame is the runner chaser dynamic. I know everything about twin flames. It's just a label. Who cares? Um, Give me an Oscar for that performance. But the energy is, Lord, you've got heat with somebody, you've got fire with someone. So maybe you are getting spicy with someone this week. doesn't necessarily mean you could like be salsa dancing or you could be Netflix and chilling, of course, but this is more of an energy of like, I feel, ooh, someone is like trying to impress you. They're always trying to impress you. You need to know that. Someone is like very deeply in love with you. They want to impress you. Maybe that's the person that's coming to your house. Or, okay, hear me out. Or, or you're just really clicking with someone this week, someone new, and it's just gonna feel good, okay? You have Aries energy. That's very much a fire energy, as well. And Aries is a very direct energy. You can expect being around any sort of Aries person, you'll get directness, that's for sure. If they're a nice Aries, they'll be very directly nice to you. If they're an asshole Aries, they will be an asshole to your face. Um, that's my experience with Aries. I'm an Aries. I feel like I'm a spiritual Aries, so I'm very spiritual to your face, but you are so psychic. Okay. So this week is such a flowy, involved, maybe community-based week. We're just having a lot of fun. This is I love pile two. Okay. You guys have a beautiful story ahead of you. Let's see here. You deserve to feel proud of your accomplishments. Take a break, stop and smell the roses. Yeah. And then you got 51st dates, so maybe Spirit wants you to watch that movie. There's also a lot of chemistry between Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler in that film, and I feel like that kind of piggybacks on the relationship energy I was feeling before. But you have confidence, so um, listen to your happy music is what I'm being told, and do what makes you happy. All right, pile two. I think that's it for y'all. I'm gonna actually pause the video so I can take a break and then I'll come back and do pile three. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this reading, and I'll see you in the next video. Pile number three. Let's do your reading, love. What can you expect this week? Ascended Master Kuan Yin and Pearl, Divine Rebel. Inspired by divine grace, I use my heart, wisdom, and free will to create my own rules for how I live. I follow the guiding light that reveals my true soul essence. I place my faith and respect in the supreme healing, wisdom, and protective power of divine love. I embrace the differences and eccentricities within that allow me to live freely and fully as my true self. This inspirational empowerment is essential to recognizing and fulfilling my authentic life path. And that's the Pearl Divine Rebel. Okay, Scorpion. Patience, the Bobcat, and Blackthorn. You could be waiting to take a move or waiting to take action on something or waiting to hear back about something. I see you guys maybe waiting kind of anxiously or nervously to hear back about something. Peacock Spirit, Let It Shine, number 46. And then we have Chiron, Inner Healing. Okay. Okay. So pile number three, you guys could have some sort of acceptance letter coming. Um, I also get the feeling like there's some part of you that's scared you won't be successful or like you're falling apart in life. Sorry, falling behind in life. That is the more accurate way to put that. You could feel like everyone else is ahead of you. So if you catch yourself like comparing yourself to other people, being like, but I should be there. But you're a divine rebel. Don't you get it? You're not supposed to be like other people. You're supposed to be like yourself. Peacock spirit is like, let it shine. Be yourself authentically. Speak your truth. Speak your feelings. Learn from it. Get the healing you're needing. But this energy feels like I can't have that. No, that couldn't be me. That can't be me. Would never be me. Oh my God, stop saying you can't be successful. If you are if pile three, if you're the kind of person that's like, I suck, I'm horrible, you need to pay attention to how you talk to yourself. Sometimes you're stinging yourself in the butt, like the scorpion here. Even though that's not what's happening, but you get what I'm saying. It feels to me like sometimes we are the ones standing in the way. So emotionally, this week it could be a little rocky pile three where you just don't feel like you stand out or you want to stand out and you feel like you don't. But you do. It's not about what people say about you, okay? It's not about how they react to you, how they perceive you. Success only comes when you really follow your heart. I'm serious. When you really follow your heart. Like, even when it hurts. Follow your heart even when it hurts. Don't be scared to ask for a hug if you need one. That's what I was just told. You might need a hug this week. Like a big bear hug. Like you're doing okay. You're not falling behind. You're okay. And I am listening to music, so if I start just randomly singing at one point, um, I wish I could play it for you guys, but YouTube won't let me. I've got missing. I wanna love you. Um, Pregnancy or the birth of an idea. I was gonna say some of y'all are waiting to figure out if you're pregnant this week but I didn't want to say it. I just don't like saying I just don't like bringing through pregnancy messages because people are unusually, like, honestly really mean to me on my TikTok when I bring through those messages. I don't want to be pregnant. I don't want that. Everyone always, and I'm like, okay, okay, okay. Why is everyone so, like, why do they take their anger out on me all the time? I swear to God, maybe you feel that way. Maybe you feel like there is someone that gives off this like judgmental energy in your life, and you're kind of curious about whether or not you'll be happier without them. The answer is yes. But pregnancy or the birth of an idea. So I put that because sometimes fertility is in regards to like creative energy. Creative energy and fertility are kind of the same to me. It feels to me like something about that. Whoa. Um, I feel like you guys are in the process of an ego death or like a ego death, as in like huge personality shift, huge identity shift, huge mindset shift. Scorpion energy is strong, powerful, hits you in the face energy. You're gonna kind of feel like you're just trying to swim this week. Um, especially if you're already feeling like you have a lot going on emotionally, you're just trying to catch up and feel those emotions. You're a very emotional person. That's okay. Just feel your pain, you know. Feel your emotions, feel everything. Take your time. Don't feel like you're being too slow. Yeah, be patient with yourself. Don't feel like you're too slow or like my emotions take up too much space. Your emotions can never take up too much space. The worst people I've ever met have been the people that repressed all of their feelings. And I feel like you guys can honestly see that for yourself. If you've ever had anyone in your family that is the one person that needs therapy but doesn't go to get it, that is an inspiration for a lot of us to feel our pain rather than push it down. You could be having thoughts this week about my kids won't grow up the way I did, or my kid won't grow up, or when I have kids, they won't have the same childhood childhood as I did, you could really be reflecting and thinking about your childhood and maybe feeling like you missed out on a lot in your childhood with the missing card. Let's see here. Pleasure. Okay. Yeah, you might get a little of like, I feel like escapism will come in strong at one point this week. And then you're gonna have this realization, oh, okay, I'm good. Like you're gonna be spiraling and then turn to escapism, and then when you're done, you're like, oh, I just realized that I was freaking out about something that may not even happen. Well, pregnancy energy as well, like I've noticed when someone is pregnant, they're holding a lot of feelings. You're feeling your feelings and your baby's feelings. So don't forget that like sometimes you're feeling other people's energy, it's not yours. So when you're like stressed, try to cleanse your energy or something. You can close your eyes and picture like the most beautiful color coming out of your chest. I want to picture a bright yellow energy coming out of my chest because that's the vibe. And putting up a protective, energetic bubble around me and spreading joy wherever I go. That's my intention, is to spread joy wherever I go. Okay. And this week, you are in need of joy, so Spirit brought you to this video. Children are involved. Are you joking? Pregnancy or the birth of an idea, children are involved. Childhood, like, what? Are you kidding? And this is a huge deck. I'm just like picking cards out. You want to be loved by your soul tribe. You're never a burden. Needing a hug. Yep. You're growing flowers in a haunted house. So that message literally just means you may still be living with someone that you don't like, or there's someone you just don't trust in your life, or you're dealing with paranoia or trust issues, and you're trying to have as much chill time as possible. Your spirit team says, we're not judging you for turning to escapism, okay? Sometimes you need to escape your brain in order to see the truth, and that's okay. Just don't go overboard. Take a break, stop and smell the roses. Yep. Try to self-regulate. Don't let people pull you in a million different directions. You can choose for yourself, pile three. I know it's 10:35. Um, I pulled 6666, which is a number of balance. Um, but to be honest, I pulled this card and immediately had the feeling like you may not be feeling very balanced this week. You could be really working on some deep shit. Um, 1313. What do I feel when I touch that? I feel music. You're going to be listening to a lot of music that will help you. You're going to be overwhelmed this week. It's okay to be overwhelmed. Um, you can't change how you feel, all right? Try to accept it for what it is. If this ends up being your week where you feel like, I'm just trying to swim, I'm just trying to swim, that's all you need to do is swim. All you got to do is try. All you have to do is try. Don't worry about the rest. I am in tune with my feelings. I am in tune with my feelings. I can handle my own emotions. And I can also turn to people for help with my emotions if I need support. Th okay, yeah. I'm understanding another energy with 1313, which is like the one is representing self-love, and the three is kind of like getting help from an outside source. I feel like third party energy, like a friend or something. Let's see here. Dizzy under your spell. Ooh, the highs will be really high, the lows will be very low, but let me tell you, there is a feeling. I feel like by the end of the week, you're going to have a new identity. And I know this sounds weird, but just trust me here. by the end of the week, you will be someone different. That's just how it feels. You'll be changed. It'll be decided by yourself. It's this feeling of I'm starting a new habit and I'm going to keep up with it. And that's spirit's energy. If you just decide you want to get healthy one day, or like you just have a random feeling like you want to do affirmations, just do it. Okay, I have a channeled song here. Hold on. Let me look at it. Mantra by Bring Me the Horizon. I'm going to read the lyrics. I'm not vibrating like I ought to be. I need a purpose. I can't keep surfing through this existential misery. You're tired of escapism. That's what I'm feeling. And you want to, but I feel like Spirit tells you it's your own judgment of yourself that hurts you. If you judge yourself so damn harshly every time it's like it makes you want to do it more. But it's like the more you tell your kid not to do something, the more they're going to want to do it. You could be a little too harsh sometimes with your roles for yourself, and you may deny yourself escapism or pleasure, because you have decided it's not good because maybe that's what society says. And maybe that's just, maybe your perspective is too harsh sometimes. I'm just not going to lie to you, pile three. If you're too serious, if you get very, very serious and harsh and controlling with yourself and with others, this message is for you. Stop being a hard ass and learn to have more fun because you just being too hard on yourself. And if you're being too hard on yourself, you're definitely being too hard on other people. That's just how it works. How you treat yourself, what you pour into yourself, the seeds that you plant within yourself will grow. So just be nice to yourself. Okay, pile three. All right, pile three. Spirit needs you to stop self-sabotaging and being like, I can't, I'm not allowed to do this, or I'm not allowed to do this. I'm not allowed to do this. Okay, that's someone else talking, not you. That's like generational anxiety and fear that's speaking for you. Your higher self is like, I knew that, but I keep forgetting. It's okay to eat chips. It's okay to eat sugar. It's okay to your spirit team is like, I'm not going to judge you for eating sugar. I'm not going to judge you for drinking soda or smoking a cigarette or whatever you feel drawn to doing. If it doesn't work for you, you'll stop doing it. That's what I'm being told. If you don't like it, you'll stop. But if you feel drawn to something, you need to allow yourself to have a good experience. You're like the kind of person that's like, oh, I don't like in your heart, you're like, I really want to give myself at least a little sip of this wine to see how it tastes. If you're old enough, of course. But then you're like, I shouldn't, that would be wrong. I can't do that. But you're a divine rebel, okay? Understand that. Understand that. One sip is not going to kill you. Now, I'm not speaking to you. If you're like an alcoholic, do not listen to this message. I'm talking to people that just are like, I'm not allowed ever to do this, ever. I will never do that. I'll never do it. Okay, that could be holding you back. I will never block someone without telling them. Every time you say you're never going to do it, you're going to end up blocking people without telling them because some people will make you do it. You can't, the whole point of this message, pile three, is that you cannot control. The more controlling you try to be, the worse things will be for you. So this week is about releasing control. You need to not be a hard ass. Seriously. You need to not be a hard ass. Huge identity shift. I love you guys. I love you, pile three. That's my message. Those are the messages for you. I'll see you soon. I hope this reading was helpful.